And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was Not Tomorrow from Silent Hill, and that, of course, is a cover by Daniel Tidwell. Oh, hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Although you're only on for a minute stretching your legs at a rest stop because you're on a work trip, but hey! You hope I've recovered from yesterday's story. I have a little. My dear friend Mr. Bushmills helped with that, but I might end up going back to Sanitarium at some point today, but maybe not, because I've got a number of demos that I'm planning on getting through, which may or may not be just as bad or worse than Sanitarium. Yay! But yeah, we're gonna do some spooky demos, and I'm gonna be hitting up some that, see, because Steam did one of their Next Fest things this past week. Hilariously enough, it ended about an hour ago, and I had all these demos queued up that I was probably going to try to stream at some point. Now, sometimes these demos are not accessible after the Next Fest is over, but it looks like the ones I have installed I can still play. So, at the very least, I'll see if I can get through a few of them. Now, there is a particular reason why I played that particular song, aside from the fact that it's kind of thematically appropriate for the season, video game related. And, see, here is a confession of mine. Despite how influential, I suppose is the best way to put it, they are, and the fact that they've gotten a lot more press recently because the remake of Silent Hill 2 came out not long ago, which is widely considered to be the best game in the series, I have never, not once to my knowledge, played a Silent Hill game. Not once. Resident Evil, I've played nearly every game in the series. Silent Hill? No. Although, for that matter, Alone in the Dark, same thing, which Alone in the Dark is one of the progenitors of that style of game. Haven't played any of those either. Now, for a lot of the games in the Alone in the Dark series, I've been told I'm not missing much, because after a certain point, the quality dropped off pretty damn quick. But, yeah, no, Silent Hill. Never touched any of them. I should probably rectify that situation sometime in the future. But the reason why this is relevant to today is that a number of the demos I downloaded, or at least two I can see, very specifically people have said that they are kind of similar in a way to Silent Hill. Specifically, the first one I'm going to dive into, a game called Heartworm, which is a lovely sounding name. That in of itself apparently has a lot of Silent Hill DNA in it. So, I think I'm going to start with that, and we'll see how long each of these successive demos take me. I've got, let's see, 1, 2... Yeah, I got 5 queued up, and these might be long, they might be short, I don't know, with the demos these days, it's kind of hard to tell. I heard tell of this one, I'm not going to stream it, and I don't even know if I can access it anymore. I was interested in trying it out. But it's this, it's an MMO, except it's single player. So, it has all the trappings of an MMO, like your Warcraft or whatever. And, but all of the other players are NPCs. Like, they're all controlled by the game itself. And it kind of simulates other players as they run about getting their own equipment and stuff, and you can join up with them or not, and the game tracks your relationship with these different characters. It sounds wildly interesting, especially to someone like me who fell off the MMO wagon ages ago and never fully got onto it because I just simply don't have the time commitment. And I'll be honest, unless it's like a multiplayer game with people I know, I do not like playing multiplayer. Especially online with, like, random people. And MMOs, and especially shooters or any sort of competitive thing like that, I fucking hate it because I do not have the time to devote to get good at these games. And I had a lot of bad experiences with people shit-talking me that I didn't spend enough time at it. Like, one sticks in my mind, way back when I actually still played World of Warcraft, and I think this was around the time Wrath of the Lich King came out. I started playing as an undead, or Forsaken, I guess as they're called, in that rogue. And I mean, that is the class race combo that happens a lot in that game, so I mean, very basic choice, I know. But I remember I started, and there was another guy who was running around in the same starting area. And I think we just kind of briefly teamed up to do a couple of quests and stuff, and I had a little bit of fun with that, and I was like, okay, alright, so laid it aside. I couldn't get back to playing it, I think, for a week. Now, I think it was about a week in between when I first played it and then started up again. So I was running around in the starting area when I came back. I think I managed to grind up to like level no more than 10. Like 10 might have been as far as I got. And I run across the same guy who I briefly teamed up with the week before, and I think he was like level 50? And he started shit-talking me about the fact that I was so low level. I was like, geez, man, you're still... I was like, I have a life? I can't play World of Warcraft for like 12 hours today? I'm sorry. So anyway, that's why these types of games usually bounce off. You know, more power to people who thoroughly enjoy that, because, I mean, there are some people, and this is a phenomenon that I'm not really, you know, I don't internalize. This isn't something that happens with me, that I'm sure you can see by the fact that I mean, even the games I stream. I stream a game, and then I let it lie for months, and then I come back to it again. Like, there are people who simply have a game, and that's the game they play. And for a lot of people, it is these big MMOs. And, yeah, I can't do that. Maybe it's something that's wrong in my brain that causes me to keep looking for new things, and this is why I have a Steam library that numbers in the hundreds, and I haven't touched maybe 3/4 of it, you know? Anyway, that's my little ramble about that. That sounds like an interesting demo. Point is, speaking of demos, we are going to try a few spooky ones. They all seem like they're relatively in the same vein as being like a kind of a lo-fi throwback to the PS1 era sort of horror game. And the first one we're going to start with is Heartworm. So let's have a look at what it says about Heartworm on the store page. Let's close off the sound of the trailer. Okay, so pass through the threshold and enter a world born of memories. Defend yourself with a camera while solving death's mysteries in a reverent evolution of 90s survival horror, integrating both fixed cameras and over-the-shoulder perspectives. Okay, so the fact that you're using a camera kind of reminds me of Fatal Frame, which is another series I haven't actually played any of. Maybe I should get to that sometime, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. So I haven't done any testing with any of this. Hopefully it works. Let's fire up Heartworm and see how far we can get with it, shall we? Interestingly, the demo for this game has achievements, so it looks like the demo is its own separate entity. I do like it when games do that. Like, I love it when a game either gives you a demo that lets you save your progress and use it. Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Wow. For some puzzles, a pen and paper are recommended. I have a notepad and a pencil, so hopefully that works. Heartworm LLC 1998? All rights reserved? What? Wait, what's happening? The fact that it's letting me load the game, makes it seem as if... Okay, do I want to leave the dithering and the pixelation on? Maybe. Yeah, let's leave that on, maybe. Yeah, let's leave everything as default. So the tank controls, all this stuff. Honestly, this is one of these games that isn't absurdly loud as soon as you start it, so I might not even need to change that. The master is down to half. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. Hell, this might take up most of my, if not all my streaming time. Oh, I also like that they're actually giving me a visual representation here. See, it's tough, because I do like the pixelization, but, you know what? I think I'll leave the tank controls on, but I'll leave the over-the-shoulder aiming with the camera. I feel like that might be the best thing to go with. And this is the one I'm not sure about. In a way, I do kind of like the pixelization. You know what? Let's leave that on. It might be a blurry mess, but we'll see. These were the settings that it started off as a default, so, I feel like this is the intended way it's meant to be played. So let's just leave it at that, shall we? We'll see how long it takes for me to play this and then want to vomit if it's real bad in terms of pixelization. Ah, pools are nice. You're correct, pools are nice. That's one bitchin' tattoo she's got on her leg.
Hey. Sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy, trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains. It was hard to find anything about it. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is, no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back.
That way you won't be wondering where I've gone. Either way, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So we're gonna go all Blair Witch with this too? I thought I had like a, you know, photo camera, not a video camera. Survival guide, movement. You can switch between... Wow, this is really dark for some reason. Anyway, you can switch between the tank, player relative, and modern camera relative control schemes in the options. Press escape or start to access the options menu. Okay. Woo! Now, it is tank controls, kind of. But not really how I'm used to them. I don't need to use the right stick to move. I love that they have the Resident Evil thing there. Status? Fine. Will you take the camera? Sure. Oh. Survival guide, equipment. You can equip or use some items you find, for example, your camera, which can defend against enemies and interact with some objects in the world. Open your inventory with Tab or Y. Select the camera and then select the equip action. My favorite ladder. I really need to quit. A 35mm SLR camera. It was my grandfather's. 35mm film for a camera. Survival Guide aiming. Once you've equipped the camera in your inventory, ready it by holding the right mouse button or the left shoulder button on your controller. Okay. While ready, move your mouse, right joystick, or D-pad to aim. Once targeting is in sight and in range, the center circle of the reticle will fill in, and you can take your shot by using the left mouse button or the right shoulder button. Okay. Well, I mean, there's your problem. We're in some sort of weird void, and the house is upside down. I feel like that's a problem. Architecturally speaking, that's not very sound. It's not a load-bearing roof. Oh no, I got drunk and ended up in the wrong neighborhood again. Typical Saturday night, am I right? What's happening? Why am I moving so slowly? My grandfather used to work here. It's locked. The store closed down years ago. Let me in. Grandpa, let me in. Another broken lock. Oh, there's a lot of them. Don't like that noise. You can also use your camera to defend yourself against enemies. Ammo and healing items are limited, so choose fights wisely. Okay. So in other words, be cool, don't fight too many things. I do like the nice fall vibes this game is giving off. Now I presume I need to go to the house that's all lit up? A bunch of garbage. I'm not moving it. I'm a friend, not a fighter, exactly. My grandparents' house is locked. I need to befriend the weird staticky men. Okay, so is the house in question her grandparents' house? My grandfather always kept this locked. I need the key to get in. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I got no choice but to fight. Damn it. My status is caution. YTV. Well, where am I? Oh, okay. It's stuck, it won't budge. Okay, I don't know why. So maybe I'm not supposed to go into my grandparents' house yet? I guess I must do some further exploration. Also, what did the cigarettes do? They don't heal me, apparently. What do I combine film with? It's nice to see I'm hobbling along very quickly. Maybe I'm supposed to go through the fence the monster came through? I don't know. I recognize some of these books from the abandoned house. Oh, here we go. Now we're making progress. I mean, I guess. I do like that I'm not slowed to a snail's pace while I'm injured, though. Old books, I've already seen them. All the same books? Okay, I presume this is an item box. Same fire, still burning. I could save my progress here, if this wasn't a demo. Oh no, she's self-aware! Same indecipherable message scrawled on the paper. But wait, I thought that I was given an option to load my game in the menu. Well, let's mosey along and see if I can find somewhere else to get to. Even though I've done hardly anything yet, I am kind of enjoying this. The game is giving off some pretty great ambiance, shall we say. The lock is destroyed. What's this? That's a big fucking spider. I don't like that. The roadside is completely destroyed. There's not getting past it. What does the sign up there say? Can I... Do you remember? Do you remember? Survival Guide map. You can access the map from your inventory or by pressing M on your keyboard or select on your controller. New areas you enter are automatically tracked, and you can gauge their level of completion based on the amount of static covering them. Okay. Alright, so the little blue square down there must be the safe room. So we got a few doors here, but it looks like a number of them are locked. However, something is stopping me from opening it. Okay, so static. Static is what I need to look for. Jesus! Hi, Jesus! I think I might actually need to, change out from the tank controls. Although maybe I can't. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit easier to contend with, I think. Will you take the house key? Yes. Maybe I should have gone into the static door first, I don't know. Snowy street. Yeah, let's go into the static door first. I do like how I got myself utterly wrecked before I even started. It won't budge. Red static is all I can see through the crack. Okay, I can't really do anything about that. Not much I can do with that. No. Shit! It's a static fella. Don't like the static fella. Okay, so there's a door I can go in directly across. Let's go check that out. Though there are a number of static fellas. There's also a note. We appreciate you choosing our space to honor your loved ones. The grieving process can be long and difficult. Here are some suggestions to help you navigate this process. Simple rituals can provide profound comfort. For example, dedicating a memorial space and lighting a candle. Candles have symbolized hope, healing, and remembrance for centuries. Lighting a candle can be a beautiful and tangible way to honor your loved one's memory. The soft glow of the flame represents the enduring light of their presence in your heart. The rest of the pamphlet is illegible. Gee, I think I may have locked myself in place here. Well, I think that's a hint. What do you mean I don't need to use this right now? It's locked, but I don't see a keyhole anywhere. I mean, presumably I need to light the candle, but... I don't want to hang out with that dude running around. There are so many of them. Go up the stairs! The lock is destroyed. I can't open this. There's a whole lot of nowhere for me to go currently. Stop it. I mean, what happens if I combine this? Maybe I'm not supposed to be out here yet. Like, I'm fairly certain I need to light the candle, and I have a lighter, but I cannot get the option to do so, it seems. Alright, let's head back to the main area. Surely this key must be for something. I know this key is well, there we go. Hot damn. Let's leave our weird screechy static friends behind. Honestly, to a certain degree, the tank controls are... I don't know, there's a bit of a trade-off, because the tank controls make it easier to maneuver in the relative space of the camera. Because, like, every time the camera switches, then I change direction if I'm using the non-tank controls. That's a ton of tapes, dates, and gibberish scrawled across the labels. Just blaring static. Okay, that did nothing. I don't know why I thought it would. Geez, nobody really kept up this house for quite some time, did they? Oh no, static person! I don't like that they move faster than me. Also, am I seeing things, or does the static person have the same haircut as I? I wonder if that's meant to mean something. I don't like all the weird masks on the wall. That's, I don't like that there's more of them the further down the hallway I get. An unlit candle, I can't move it at all. It's like it's cemented into place. This place has a very, very profound plumbing problem. The candle is lit. It feels like something changed, but not here. How do I know this? I don't know. I just do. Now perhaps that did something to the candle on the snowy street? Okay, so it appears like the static is all gone from here, but not up there. So there's more I can do up there, but, yeah. Maybe not till later. I do like that they give you, like, that little static indicator that shows you if you've fully completed an area or not. That's pretty user-friendly. Wait, it wasn't raining. It wasn't raining when I first started this, wasn't it? What's that red light? A TV sticking on the ground. Was it buried? The light coming out of it is so bright it's painting the sky. Also, am I meant to follow the... Okay, no, those are just, A chain and locked padlock are wrapped around the handle. Okay, I go over there, I just get lost amongst the laundry, so... Oh, cool. So the key works for both. Lots of VHS tapes, most of them unlabeled or impossible to read. Okay, let's not bother with that right now. I got a general idea what I need to do. Box is full of little toys left behind and forgotten. Obituary. JR, age 68, beloved husband, father, and grandfather, died unexpectedly Sunday, June 25th, 1996. JR was born in the Bronx and lived in Bridgeport for 63 years. He retired in 1991 from a long engineering career at Burke&Palmer Corporation. He loved baseball, playing for the Burke&Palmer Diehards, and coaching North End Little League from 1978 to 1985. JR was also a member of the chess club at Sacred Heart University. Many remember him as instrumental in the support and preservation of an underrepresented community and neighborhood, one where he and his wife, Joan, raised a loving family. Survivors in addition to his wife include 3 loving and devoted sons, 7 cherished grandchildren, and several nieces and nephews. Funeral services will be held Thursday. The rest is torn off and missing. Okay, anyway, no doubt what I need to do is I need to get all the lights green, so... there we go. Easy as that. What is the burst mod? Throwback. The camera modification fires 3 shots quickly. Detailed model diorama depicting a small city near a mountain. Oh, I'm still in caution mode, but I'm not lurching anymore. The light coming from below is blinding. Whoa! Oh, thank you. Goodbye. Now, I presume... Okay, what's that over there? Ooh, first aid. Alright, I'll take that. I might need that. But anyway, I presume I can't actually do anything over here. So I probably need to go back to the snowy area. Can I go through the fence? No, I cannot. Okay. Don't like the unsettling screechy noises these things make. Very unsettling. Not a fan. Hi, Jesus. Oh, that's not actually Jesus. That's a lady in a dress. Forgive me, lady. I thought you were Jesus. Oh, a candle lit. That's cool, but what does that mean? Oh, that means the door's unlocked. Perfect. Roundabout, but there we are. It comes for us all. The recliner next to the fireplace that made the ear-piercing squeak in the now silent living room. The side of the house where the truck rots under the moss-laden tarp. The garden that no longer blooms. Our graves don't lie just in cemeteries. They surround us, and our homes are the hosts. So wherever you are, know it's never too far, and remember, one day you will find all the places you loved filled with ghosts. That's pretty chilling. It's jammed. Do I want to go where all the screeching is? Nope. No, thank you. I'll go deal with the static people, thank you. I don't, well, I have to, but giant eyes just freaks me out. All the TVs are very distressingly reminding me of Alan Wake, too. Not a fan of that, either. Although that's a coffin. Do I get in the coffin? Why? Why would you do that? Would you do that? Would you get in that thing? Later in Sam's adventure. Oh no. Oh no, giant spider? No. I don't have a particular... I don't particularly have any arachnophobia, but I don't like giant spiders. Oh, that's so gross looking. Not a fan. Look, bud, there's not a lot of nutrition in this bus. There's also not a lot of nutrition in me. Chronic smoker that I am, apparently. That's a broken spine. And now we run! I presume. Where am I supposed to fight this? I'm not sure how this is going to make me feel better, but I don't have any don't have many options. What do you mean you don't? It's a first aid kit. Oh no, babies. Babies! Ah! I'm glad I picked up the multi-mod. I mean, I wouldn't think that you'd be able to kill a giant spider with a camera, but hey, what do I know? When it says no flash photography, it really friggin' means it. Come on. Aw, no. You need to stay down here. I don't want to deal with your young'uns. You are a terrible mother. Letting them self-destruct like this. Not a fan of this anxiety-inducing music either. Get up! Get up! Okay, I think that did it. Hello Lace, welcome back to the stream, hopefully you're having a lovely day. It's not quite Fatal Frame, but it certainly reminds me of it. It seems like a weird love child, horrific love child between Fatal Frame and Silent Hill. With a plethora of giant spiders. And floating cars? And floating cars. And extreme concussions, I guess. Oh, to be continued. Thank you so much for playing. If you enjoyed the demo, you can help us a lot by wishlisting Heartworm on Steam. I just might do that, because I am interested in how this is going to turn out. Day's going good. You got off work and had to run to the bank? I mean, you know, as much fun as going to the bank is, I as well have the day off work. Which is why I'm streaming at a time when I should actually be working. It's been a pretty good weekend overall. I also like how it told me that I needed to keep a pad of paper and a pencil nearby to, like, you know, work on puzzles and stuff. I only came across one puzzle, and it wasn't a very hard one. I'm assuming these were two different scenes from different parts of the game. So the first part, I guess, is how the game begins. And I guess they had to flash forward to an actual boss fight just so that they can give you an idea of how that would turn out. But overall, I feel like it's a pretty good demo. I rather enjoyed it. It's going to be one to keep an eye on. So Heartworm is the name of the game. I also like the warning they give that some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Oh, did I end up playing the full version of Duck Detective? Not yet. Oh, they actually let you go straight to the spotter boss. I keep meaning to pick that up, but I haven't actually bought it yet. I see that you were streaming it there a little while ago, so I did not actually watch any of that because I wanted to experience it myself at some point or another. Was it worth it? Is it, how did that game turn out for you? Okay, cool. Alright, I might have to look into that then, because the very little bit that they show you, I thought it was pretty damn good. Oh. Well, the fact that you're hoping they make more sequels for that, kind of goes to show the quality of it in that case. Was that you downloaded a demo called Secret Agent Wizard Boy and the International Crime Syndicate? The game title and whatever you saw of the trailer killed you. Okay. Alright, I need to look that up right now. So, let's see what that is. Secret Agent Wizard Boy, okay. Secret Agent... Now, I know that the Next Fest is over now, so maybe... Oh, no, I can also get the demo for that, apparently. A child just got crushed by a door. I think it's very easy to see what they're going for this. Okay. A lot of interesting ragdoll physics are happening. That's a landmine. Okay. I'm going to have to have a look at that later. Not today, but, was that Secret Agent Wizard Boy must go undercover to topple Grumble Mort's evil crime syndicate hidden beneath his wizarding school. Learn spells, engage in espionage, and spread utter lore-unfriendly chaos. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep an eye on this because the demo was still accessible, and I'm going to have to give that a go after the spooky season, I feel. I mean, depends on how horrifying you find the game to be. Yes, even the blurb was hilarious. Alright, so, thank you for putting me on to that, because that seems like something I am thoroughly going to enjoy when I'm able to get to it. For the moment, however, I have a couple other demos of the same vein I wouldn't mind getting to. These look like they might be varying degrees of quality, as opposed to the one I just played.